officer did mention that the state is going to fix it, so let's hope that the man got compensated. A woman named Jessica and her boyfriend left her car parked when a random drunk man smashed her windshield. Once Jessica got back to her
brother, like he just walked. He's like just a random terrorizer.
The state is going to fix
it. He's just a random
so
terrorizer.
Let's hope that the man got compensated.
Cause he was walking, stopped and looked at the car and just
Jessica and her boyfriend left her car parked when a random drunk man smashed her windshield.
Come on, bro.
Once Jessica got back to her car, she flagged down an officer on a bike to tell him someone had broken her windshield. What Jessica didn't know is that the officer was investigating a hit and run that happened a block away. The cop, upon seeing the broken windshield, thought Jessica was the one that committed the hit and run, and the officer had broken her windshield. What Jessica didn't know is that the officer was investigating a hit and run that happened a block away. The cop, upon seeing the broken windshield, thought Jessica was the one that committed the hit and run, and the officer immediately started accusing her.
Car was just involved in a hit and run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what I'm talking about, but listen to me. Listen to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony.
But she didn't do
this isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking. If you can listen to me.
My cigarettes. You can ask the hi-fi security guard. Like.
Then how did your car have damage on your windshield?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Listen
to me, because of the nature of the incident and the injuries, if you continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other things to the car, and it's going to show that you were...
The couple was in the nightclub for hours, and despite having nothing to do with the hit and run, the officer simply refused to listen.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're lying to me. The problem...
Bruh, they just want another victim. They don't care about nothing. They like, nah, look. I don't care about none of that. You did it. I need you to admit it. I don't care. No, you did it. You did this shit.
As you guys left, we're involved in a collision. You panicked. You pulled over here.
They don't want to hear none of that.
You're not pinning that on us because that is not the truth.
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
You're
saying that this vehicle was involved.
Listen. Stop talking for a second. You're not listening to.
Let me show you the transactions. Let me show you the transactions.
I don't need to see the transactions.
Why? Why? Because it validates my truth?
No, there's evidence that you can't dispute.
That's not evidence about anything.
There's a person that hit the windshield.
Nobody hit the windshield.
Okay.
This car...
All right, I'm not going to argue with you, man. It is, and we have cameras. I'm trying to help protect you guys now because now you're lying.
You want them to admit it.
Glass on her clothing like an explosion, like small shards of glass.
Here's where the officer was caught in a lie. Jessica clearly had no glass on her, and if they had checked the cameras, they would know the broken windshield had nothing to do with the hit and run.
Let's untangle those little specks of it on her shirt. Yeah.
Where?
The police then booked her, took her blood for future DNA tests, and also forced her to strip naked. Shockingly, the police had video evidence showing what happened before she was handcuffed or taken to the county jail. Jessica was wrongly charged with a DUI and failure to stop at the scene.
They seen the footage before she left?
So forced her to strip naked. Shockingly, the police had video evidence showing what happened before she was handcuffed or taken.
Before she was handcuffed, they seen the footage. Oh my gosh, they evil. They seen the footage and they still arrested her. Like, we already started it, so we just gotta end it. We gotta end it the way we started it. That's crazy.
Into the county jail. Jessica was wrongly charged with a DUI and failure to stop at the scene of an accident, despite not driving. Jessica retaliated with a massive lawsuit, which was eventually settled after 3 years. A false 911 phone call by hotel staff resulted in a $200 million
lawsuit. We learned about that money, dog.
A 41-year-old resident of Dubai named Ahmed was in the United States to undergo medical treatment at Cleveland Clinic, which is ranked the second best hospital in the world. Ahmed went to seek accommodation at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott Hotel and was told it was fully booked due to a convention, but to wait in the lobby while they gather other options. And in a crazy turn of events, the sister of the front desk worker made this call.
Hi, my sister works at the Fairfield Inn on Colorado Avenue in Avon. She is a desk worker.
Okay.
There is a male in a full headdress with multiple disposable phones pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Is very panicky.
And to make matters worse, the father made a similar call after the sister texted him.
Hello?
Yes.
My daughter is working at Fairfield Inn.
I was just, is this his dad?
Yes.
I was just on the other line with and I got officers en route.
Thank you.
All right.
She said she's in the back. I have the text. She said she's terrified, so please.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Obviously, the man never said any of the things he was accused of, and no one knows what prompted the sister to lie. The police arrived and he was arrested at gunpoint, And while they were searching his pockets and inspecting for possible weapons, another officer was talking to the actual hotel worker that attended him.
So you said you guys were booked?
Yeah, we said we were booked.
Okay.
Everywhere he called is booked too. It's summer, people are
Sure,
traveling.
absolutely.
So, I mean, that's what he had 2 phones. He was searching the internet on one phone, making calls on a disposable phone. That's really all that I know. It just freaks me out because of everything.
She didn't say anything else?
No, it's.
Whoa, hold on. He can't have 2 phones? Damn, you definitely stereotyping right now. You 100% stereotyping.
Because the call we got is that someone said that he was pledging his allegiance to ISIS and...
No.
Who would have said that? Who made the call?
I told my sister, I said, he's dressed in, it's my sister, her name's Allison. She called, I said, he's dressed in a weird outfit, he has 2 disposable phones. I said, I don't know what to do because of everything.
2030 units, stop your search.
This thing.
What year did this happen? 2016?
Once the police realized the caller made a widely false accusation,
Bro, he probably
they
got
immediately called
money,
the search
though.
off. What the sister did was a crime
probably-
under Ohio law for reporting a false emergency. To worsen matters, Amon managed to speak with a friend who was a police officer and offered to translate. When they informed him of the accusations, he collapsed.
Yo!
Having previously undergone heart surgery.
Yo! This nigga collapsed off the news? He acting like he just found out his girl pregnant or something. Gosh, yeah, this nigga just passed out like, oh shit, they accused me of murder. Boom. This nigga passed out quick as
He
hell.
was hospitalized for several days.
Oh,
Fortunately,
yo!
He fully recovered and filed a lawsuit against the officers and Marriott. The police
Yo!
department issued a form.
Bro, that happened because they told him, hey, yo, he being accused of, that's what they're accusing him of attemptedly blowing up the freaking hotel. This nigga fainted, boom. He gonna wake up to 3.2 mil. Cause he gonna get the best lawyer. He gonna get all that when he wake up because that's damages. He hit his head when he hit that flow. Yeah, he getting
Apology in
3.2
person,
mil.
but no charges were brought against the woman who made the false call. And after 3 years of legal battles, the $200 million lawsuit was settled for an
200.
undisclosed amount.
200 mil?
Seemed to be a regular traffic
God damn, 200 mil? I was thinking little money.
stop ended up with a college athlete suing the city for false arrest, and then the city countersuing him for defamation. It all started on an August night just around midnight when a student was driving with his blinds on.
Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on. Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on. Okay, well that's not legal. Oh, is it? No. Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off, but like. Well, you didn't with me. Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were a while back. It has to be within 500 feet. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city limits. My fault. You got your license, registration, insurance with you? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, just write me a ticket.
Where are you coming from? Friend's house. Okay. Anything to drink over there? Nope. I didn't hear what you said. Is one of these?
God damn.
Need one of these right here?
The student ended
think
up
I watched
providing
it,
all the
bro.
information the officer requested.
Yeah, I think I
Then
watched
the
it.
officer asked him if he could go to the car for further questioning. This is where things started to go downhill.
How much have you had to drink tonight? None.
Oh, damn.
What do you mean none? I had nothing to drink. Okay.
Review hosted by Chris Stocks that had a $1.4 million settlement.
How much money are in your bank accounts?
Well, I got like probably 4 or 5 grand in the bank account, but then I did get a trust fund set up, which is pretty nice.
Can you
The
Hold on,
student,
yeah.
whose name is
I never knew how much he got though. I did watch it, but I don't know how much he got. Let's see how much he got.
If you want, I was just gonna take you home. Okay, yes, I just want to speak to him. I'm really disappointed in how you can't bite your drug
I
test.
based my decision on your field sobriety test. Next time, I would recommend asking for clarification. If you don't understand something, ask.
The student, whose name is Taven, sued the city of Newton, and the city countersued for defamation.
Taven Galanakis is suing the city of Newton, the chief of police, and 2 other Newton officers.
The city of Newton and 3 of its police officers are now countersuing a college student for defamation.
Even though the case is still ongoing, so we don't know how much money Taven will get, an eerily similar story was shared on a street interview hosted by Chris Stocks that had a $1.4 million settlement.
How much money are in your bank accounts?
Well, I got like probably 4 or 5 grand in the bank account, but then I did get a trust fund set up, which is pretty nice.
Can you tell me how much is in the trust fund?
Like 1.3 million. I was around 17. I was a goody 2 shoes in high school. Like I always followed by the rule books, never drank or anything, but I got pulled over one time. I was driving some of my drunk friends home. The cop pulled me over. He's like, "So have you boys been drinking tonight?" I was like, "No, officer, I haven't. We're just driving home." He saw the guys. He's like, had me do a sober test first. He had me walk in a line. I have horrible balance. Couldn't walk 10 steps in a line. And so he's like, yeah, it looks like you're f***ed up, and I'll take you to the station. I was like, dude, just breathalyze me. Come on, like, let me show you something. And either way, he didn't listen. He booked me just without any reason. So then afterwards, when they found out I had, like, they breathalyzed me there, and I had a 0.0, but the cops went along with it. So afterwards, we got to take it to the court, actually, which was lit.
And while they were being somewhat harsh, no one could have expected what was about to happen next.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry. I'm late for work.
You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys.
It be like that when you're late. Sorry, they gonna fire you on Monday.
In a crazy turn of events, the officers went to their car and opened a coin toss app to decide the fate of the driver while they were giggling about it.
What's that? A head, R tail.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
This is tail, right?
Yeah. So really,
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So got too fast for, let me write this down. Too fast for conditions.
While it's hard to say if what they did is illegal, one can tell it was not the first time they've done it, and a clear violation of due process and ethical standards. The officers were temporarily suspended for their actions, even though sometimes people do strange things during regular traffic stops, which lead to the police to start an investigation. This woman was just going throughout her day, about to get on a plane at LAX when she was stopped by an officer and immediately arrested. Apparently someone with her name had a warrant for her arrest in Texas. She ended up spending 13